Imagine walking through a jungle trail and suddenly a snake is up almost as tall as you, not crawling, not hiding, but standing staring directly in to your soul. And here's the terrifying part. This isn't just a venomous snake. This is a snake that hunts other snakes. This is the king cobra. Its real name is Ophiophagus hannah, and what it can do is beyond nightmare fuel. Most people think every cobra is the same. Wrong. The king cobra isn't just a bigger cobra. It's literally its own species, a predator built for one purpose: to dominate the jungle. Today you're going to discover why it's called the king, how it kills, why even other snakes fear it, and the most insane part, it's one of the only snakes on Earth that actually builds a nest. Yeah, a snake building a home like a bird. Let's begin. The name Ophiophagus comes from Greek, and it literally means snake eater. This is the part people don't understand. Most snakes eat rats, some eat frogs, some eat birds. But the king cobra prefers one meal other snakes. It eats rats, snakes, pythons, and even other cobras. So imagine this: you're a deadly snake in the jungle. You're already feared. Then you hear movement and you realize the thing coming toward you isn't a human, it's not a tiger, it's another snake that specializes in killing snakes like you. That's the king cobra. It's basically the assassin of the reptile world. Now let's talk about size. Most venomous snakes are small enough to disappear into the grass. Not this one. A king cobra can grow to 12 to 18 feet long. That's longer than a grown man, and in rare case it can reach over 18 feet. That's a snake the length of a car, and when it is up, it can lift 1/3 of its body off the ground, meaning it can literally stare you in the face, eye level. A venomous snake standing like a living weapon. No wonder ancient cultures treated it like a monster, because it doesn't look real. It looks like something that escaped from a horror movie. Here's a shocking truth: the king cobra is not the most venomous snake in the world. Some snakes have venom far stronger, drop for drop. But that's where people get fooled, because the king cobra doesn't win by having the strongest venom. It wins by having the most terrifying advantage: venom volume. One bite can deliver a massive dose, enough to kill an elephant, calf, or multiple humans, and its venom is mainly neurotoxic, and that means it attacks your nervous system. Your muscles start shutting down, your breathing fails, your heart struggles, and if you don't get treatment fast, you don't fight it off, you simply stop functioning. And what makes it worse, the king cobra doesn't always bite once. If it's in defense mode, it can strike again and again and again. But the king cobra isn't just powerful, it's smart, way smarter than most snakes. Scientists and snake handlers have noticed something unusual. King cobras can recognize movement patterns. They track prey. They don't just randomly strike, they follow, they wait, and then they attack at the perfect moment. It's not like a snake, it's more like a predator with strategy. Some people even describe its behavior like wolf trapped inside a reptile body. And when it hunts another snake, it doesn't just bite and let it escape, it grabs. It holds, it injects venom, and it waits for the prey to collapse. Cold, efficient, no mercy. Now you might think, okay, so it attacks everything, but here's another twist. The king cobra usually avoids humans. It doesn't want a fight, but if you corner it, or worse, if you step near its nest, that's when the jungle turns into a death arena, because when the king cobra feels threatened, it spreads its hood, and it makes a sound that doesn't even sound like a snake. It's a deep, low growl, almost like a warning from something ancient. And that's the last warning you'll ever get, because if it strikes, you're not dealing with a normal bite. You're dealing with a full venom injection from the king. Now let's talk about the most insane thing about this animal. King cobras are one of the only snakes in the world that actually build nests. Let that sink in. A snake collecting leaves, pushing them together, creating a pile like a bird building a nest, and then the female lays her eggs inside, and she guards them. She doesn't abandon them like most snakes do. She stays watching, waiting, protecting, and during this time she becomes extremely aggressive, because she's not just a snake anymore, she's a mother guarding the future king. And here's what's terrifying: if you accidentally walked Close she won't retreat, she will stand her ground, because to her you are not a visitor, you are a threat. So why is it called the King Cobra? Not because it's the most venomous gnat, because it's the fastest, but because of what it represents. It dominates other snakes. It controls territory. It has intelligence, it has size, and it has fear factor in the reptile world. It's not just another hunter, it's the hunter of hunters, the snake that eats snakes, the predator that even predators avoid. That's why it's a king, not by title, but by nature. So next time someone tells you snakes are all the same, remember this: some snakes hunt rats, some snakes hide, but one snake stands tall and hunts its own kind, a living nightmare built by evolution, Ophiophagus Hannah, the King Cobra. And honestly, if the jungle had a throne, this would be the creature sitting on it. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and comment below. Would you rather face a king cobra or a crocodile? Because either way, you're not slipping tonight.